Hey everybody, it's Double B Bully Bujo, aka Russ Gamer, back with another installment of WGS-TV right here on the WGS YouTube channel. Well, for those of you who aren't aware, I'm posting up my thoughts on Monday Night Raw now, why I didn't do it last night. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, I have the match. It's Psycho Mike and Grizz taking on Cody Hawkins and a partner of his choosing. I put a lot of work into the video, production-wise, to make it better, look more professional, and to help get these guys noticed, because they deserve to be noticed. So it was a lot of time and effort to make sure everything was right, and it came out perfect. I am very proud of the work I did on that video. If you guys haven't had the chance yet, please check it out, and I really would appreciate your opinion on not just that video, but all the videos I've done for GCW. So enough about GCW. Let's talk Monday Night Raw. Now, following with what happened at SummerSlam involving Kevin Nash, Triple H comes out, cuts a very good promo about it, says he didn't have any clue as to what Kevin Nash was doing. And then you had Alberto Del Rio come out, basically cut a promo saying, you know, I'm the champion, it's my golden destiny, and la-di-da-di-da. You know, like that. And then he goes on to say how he's gonna beat Rey Mysterio, basically following up to his heel character quite nicely. I was really impressed with the Falls Count Anywhere match between John Morrison and R-Truth. My only beef is, you know, instead of having the six-man tag at SummerSlam, why didn't they do this match over there? Because this is almost pay-per-view quality from John Morrison and R-Truth that they put on Monday Night Raw. I wouldn't mind seeing that instead of that six-man tag. So John Morrison ends up getting the win. What he did was rather unique. He sets out a chair. I believe it's one of the chairs they use at the commentators table, and he suplexes R-Truth, and he falls ass first onto the chair, and then John Morrison quickly resets back up on the other side of it and gives him like a shining wizard attack, almost a version of his Chuck kick, to knock out R-Truth and get the win in the Falls Count Anywhere match. Now again, this was a really great match, but this was a match I would have rather have seen at SummerSlam rather than last night. I'm glad we didn't have to pay for it, but this match would have been a lot better to see than that six-man tag. Then for some reason, you had The Miz come out. I cut a segment about Subway. And the Subway guy that was there, Jared. Now, I know I need it myself. I need to do like the Jared diet, you know, drop some weight. But I didn't get the point of the segment. I mean, was this just like a filler segment? You know, had The Miz go out there, bash the Subway guy, cut a promo about Subway, and eat a sandwich. So I really don't understand what the point of it was. It looked like a really good Subway sandwich, to be honest with you. I am a pretty big fan of Subway. So far, I like the meatball marinara, but I know I got to go like a more healthy style. So enough about me. And then we had a Divas tag team match: Eve Kelly and the Bella Twins. Even Kelly, I'm interested in because they have somewhat semblance of talent inside the ring. Bella Twins, they're just eye candy. Kind of like Maurice. She's just eye candy. I mean, the Bella Twins, they can cut a good promo on the mic, but they can't wrestle. And then after the match was over, you had Beth Phoenix and Natalya come out and just applaud Even Kelly for their win. Now, I'll applaud WWE because they're trying to do something with their divas to make it interesting. But when you really have a limited amount of talent when it comes to the Divas division, you know, Beth Phoenix is good, Natalya is good, Eve and Kelly are okay, but you know, you really can't do much. You really can't, and you need better talent than what you have. I mean, you can't just carry it all on 4 divas alone. You can't. Now AJ, that new diva, AJ, you know, not only is she hot, but she's also putting over that she's a gamer, I think. But she's starting to look good. You know, she's got the look, and she's starting to look like she's developing real good talent. Caitlyn, I think I need to give her a little bit more time, because I'm really not over on Caitlyn just yet. Now, anyway, back to Monday Night Raw. We have Kevin Nash come out. One, booed at WWE for not giving him music to come out to. I mean, who wouldn't want to hear Kevin Nash's song come out? You know, when he had around 2002, 2003. I mean, that was a rocking good song. But he came out to absolutely no music. When's the last time you seen someone in WWE make an entrance with no music? R-Truth he can't count because he has that thing that says, "The truth shall set you free." So, anyway, he goes on to cut a promo saying that he received a text at SummerSlam saying that, you know, hey buddy, whoever the winner is, stick it to them. Then he says it's Triple H. Then we had CM Punk. You know, they come out and they had a battle of words, which I believe CM Punk won, in my opinion. But it was a very close call with it, though. And it really looks like it's probably going to go in the direction that I said it probably would on my my previous video talking about SummerSlam. Looks like we're going to have a rivalry develop between Kevin Nash and CM Punk now. Because CM Punk did state in that segment, you know, he doesn't blame Roberto Del Rio because CM Punk himself has done the exact same thing twice. Then we had a match between Jack Swagger and Alex Riley. Now, I thought, with the way things were going, I thought Alex Riley was receiving a push towards the United States Championship, with, and especially in a match with Dolph Ziggler. But Jack Swagger ends up getting the win due to interference from Vicky Guerrero. And then they have a promo segment after the match, where they're backstage and Jack Swagger is kind of like petitioning Vicky Guerrero for him to be his manager. And he did drop some really great names. You know, he's saying that managers back in the day used to have multiple clients, and 2 great names that Jack Swagger dropped were Classy Freddie Blassie and Bobby the Brain Heenan. And I commend whoever wrote that, whether it was Jack Swagger himself or WWE creative team, whoever wrote that. You know, you deserve big props, because you can't. Classy Freddie Blassie, and you can't get better than Bobby the Brain Heenan. And if they're going to start going back to the way they used to be, with managers having multiple clients, I'm telling you what, I'm all for it. And if they really do start doing this with Vicky Guerrero, I'm going to start to change my opinion about her. Because if they start going the route with her having multiple clients instead of just one, that could be a gimmick that could really suit her. Because I know there are probably a lot of heel guys on there who want to draw the heat to make them a top heel in the company, kind of like what Miz can do all by himself. I mean, Miz really doesn't need anybody to put himself over as a heel. He can do it fine all by himself. But there are other guys on the roster who really can't draw the heat that's necessarily needed to be considered a top heel in the company. And I believe with the aid of a manager, someone like Vicky Guerrero, who can draw heat just by saying, "Excuse me," on the crowd, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Jack Swagger, he's a okay heel, but he's not drawing the right amount of heat for him to be considered a top heel. And if they pair him together with Vicky Guerrero and have Vicky Guerrero have multiple clients, kind of like back in the day, I'm all for it. To be honest with you guys, I'm all for it. And then we had a tag match, Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne taking on David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy. When I was talking with the guys on Skype while watching Monday Night Raw, I kind of made comments that I really didn't like the new ring gear of Kofi Kingston, blue and white. I mean, it really didn't suit his character. I mean, the colors blue and white aren't technically considered, you know, energetic colors, and Kofi Kingston has an energetic gimmick. You know, he's very exciting to watch, but blue and white, I'm not sure. But it was an okay match. Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne ended up getting the win. Now, I am not disappointed that the fact that Kingston and Evan Bourne will probably get a push towards the tag team titles with David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy, but I believe there are other teams. Well, I say other teams, but there hardly are any other teams in the WWE right now. You can't count Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov anymore because as of August 5th, Vladimir Kozlov was given the boot. But another team that I believe should be pushed for, but they're not, is the Usos. Jimmy and Jay Uso, I believe they deserve a push for the tag titles, but instead they're going to go with Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne. I'm not going to downplay it just yet until I see which way and which direction they go. Then we had Alberto Del Rio defending the WWE Championship against Rey Mysterio. Very good match between these two. I thought I would see a run-in, or possibly Rey Mysterio would get the title. After 619, Wade goes for the splash off the top. Del Rio counters with the knees to the gut and then wraps him up in a small package, gets the win. Then they had to have a post-match beatdown between, with Rio and Mysterio. Del Rio going after the arm of Rey Mysterio. A couple of things I want to note that also happened on Monday Night Raw was one, CM Punk ran into Stephanie McMahon back there. And I will say this. Stephanie McMahon has kept her figure. God damn. Stephanie McMahon's hot. I don't care what any of you guys say. Stephanie McMahon, for being the mother of 2 or 3 kids to Triple H, holy crap, she is hot. I mean, it was hard to stare at her. Or it's hard not to stare at her. I mean, she just had her cleavage out there. But, then we also had John Laurinaitis bring Kevin Nash to his office. Makes me kind of wonder, are they going to go the direction that, was it John Laurinaitis that sent the text to Kevin Nash for him to attack CM Punk or the winner of the SummerSlam match? Who knows? Match of the night from Monday Night Raw. I got to go to John Morrison and R-Truth. It was very highly entertaining. Falls Count Anywhere match. I really was impressed. Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne taking on Otunga and Mike McGillicuddy. There'll be a close second, and number 3 would be Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio. Those are my top 3 guys. So what I want to know is what you guys thought of Monday Night Raw. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/WrestleGamer. So, and with that being said, I'm Double B Bully Bujo. Thank you very much for watching.